Show them how we do it. It's like.
So okay, we are back in here, back in business. Nico has made a hole. I think he had some kind of hungry or something. He take everything out from there. Actually, the reason we are removing all the floor from here to down there was because this is so rusty, this old Fiat. So we don't actually have really much of old stuff here, so we need to take everything these off here and make a new one. And I actually found out here that if you look down in here, we can see it has 1, 2 and 3 layers of steel underneath here. Between here is 2 layers with some kind of residue inside there. And here you can also see it has a 1, 2, 3 layers, and also it has this and these dents here that gives more rigidity for the floor. And before we need to first make these side panels here. Actually Nico has some work to do. He had already made this metal plate for down here. We will be placing the back what is this, brake hand? Handbrake back on there when it's finished. And after we have this section okay, we will be removing all of these structural designs here. There's the back axle right in there, about in this place, and where our enclosure should start from about here, roughly about here, the inside of the enclosure, with a 72 millimeters of thickness of the wood. So because this place here now is the weak spot of the car, so we cannot build anything from here. We need to strengthen these areas first, and this floor here, so we can remove those and remove this all together, because the floor should start somewhere about in here, where it rose back up. So the enclosure, inside of the enclosure, should be around here, and it will have a 72 millimeters of plywood and then a bracing, so the bottom should be around here. We'll go all back here around into this section and raise back up. So we probably will be removing the back axle also and making a steel one, a solid steel one back axle there, so we can get the enclosure as low as possible. Now this needs a lot of work. Actually, I've been thinking about this section here. If we can fit, the port should be somewhere around here with a much less bracings up in here and much more here, so we don't have much of this port flare down here. We should be okay with this section, but I'm not actually sure before we are there. A lot of work needs to be done before we are there. But the backside of the car is gonna be completely different, and this side from around here, from B pillar to forward, we will be stock, only with a new sets of panels down here. We are using roughly 1 millimeter steel platings down in here, and the original one is here, and the original one had a, as I said, mentioned earlier, we had 3 layers of steel here, and with this here and another bracing here, so we will be probably making 1 or 2 layers of the floor to get it even as strong as this one, but not a stronger than this one, because the rules deny us. We are not allowed to make it stronger than the original panel. What we are using here is more flimsier than this one, so putting 3 of these should be less the strength of this one. But we'll hope it's okay. We'll be adding a dampening material like this sound dampening materials on it, so we think that it will be okay. Probably some kind of material, because this car has underneath here, it has a little bit of this butyl or this rust proof stuff here down in here. As you can see, it has already burned from there, so making it as strong as this one but not stronger is our point making this. So that's about it from tonight, from this video. We probably will be posting more videos later on, and hopefully we have the time to build this as fast as possible, but it's gonna still take a lot of time. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. And if you know more about the rules, because we are only relying on what our rules are in TermPro webpage and the rules of Superstock 1 and 2. So probably we will be checking the rules over and over again. Now if our floor there goes much stronger than the OEM floor, we probably need to go into Superstreet X, but we are making it that it is as strong as the original, not any stronger, so we can compete in SS1 and 2. Yes, that's about it. And Nico, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, that's from Nico. Let's continue on the next video. Bye bye.
Oi vittu, se tuli vähän liikaa. Räkäisee ikävästi aina.